Yeah, we'll get started in a moment, folks. Alright, well, let's get started with Robomando. I say Robomando is the weakest character in this game because look at the DPS he has. It's awful. Only 80 health to start with. His only good attack is short range. Can hit crowds and stun them though, so that's good. That was unfortunate. I mean, at least Robomando moves fast. Like, fastest character in the game at base. But no ability to recover health from the get-go is gonna make... Ah. And there's our first death. Let's go for it again. So, why am I picking up Hit List as opposed to Guardian's Heart to try and improve my survivability? Robomando's DPS is terrible. Hit List at least gives me a chance to correct that. I mean, keeping both of these explosive Lemurians around is ill-advised because they constantly shoot homing missiles at you. But the experience you get out of killing them is worth it, in my opinion. So double tap both off the sides. To, you know, aggro them both so that you can keep them both around for that valuable experience, because that will be your health recovery. Leveling up mid... Well, assuming you live, of course. I mean, Guardian Heart's an extra 60% health. Not 60%, an extra 60 units of health, effectively, that does recover on its own, but... You literally get an additional Guardian Heart at the next checkpoint of stuff. Just pick what item you think is best for your playstyle. And just be aware that there are weaknesses and strengths to your choices. Like, that was dodging, but I need to get these jellyfish separated from the crowd. Yeah, Robomando is also short enough that he can actually dodge the Greater Wisp's attacks with impunity. So this is now free. Provided I don't miss up my timing. The other weakness of Robomando is well, just look at this. You get like only a handful of invulnerability frames at the start of your dodge, and that's it. And I do want to talk about its fourth ability, but there's not a whole lot to say about it. It's kind of there. We won't really get to take advantage of it until way later in the run. Where there is an option for some cheese, which I'm pretty sure at my skill level I'll need, because, look, I'm not the best hardly the best English speaker, forget video games. Yeah, we're going to be seeing Robomando suffer a catastrophic systems failure more than a few times, I think. I don't know if I call that luck, the first guy falling off the cliff like that. After I, you know, poked him a couple times with Robomando's. I can't decide if Robomando has a single pistol or if it's... There we go. First hit off the hit list. I kind of have to route around the Colossus like this, kind of, because Robomando's health pool isn't exactly great. And that was terrible. Terrible dodge. Awful player. Referring to myself, of course. Now we just need to take out the Colossus. And presumably not die. Alright, so now that we've gotten through the first stage, I need to just heal up, get some extra survivability, slow down enemies, move faster, get less cooldown on that stun secondary that's really nice. I mean, alternatively, I should have just picked up the punching gloves because that would have been way more helpful. But slowing enemies down makes them so much easier to crowd control. other really nice thing about Guardian Heart, eventually I'll get my health back. Shield health, rather. Unfortunately, Robomando's ability to deal with crowds is not what I'd call good at the moment. Maybe the ukulele would have been a better option than the hit list. I messed that up so badly. I have no idea why my sound is glitching out at the minute. At least I'm now getting some hitless procs, I'm increasing the damage I deal slowly, I'm leveling up, so I'm getting more hit points and survivability. I appear to have de-aggroed... No, I haven't. Okay, to take one hit, you just need 7 seconds to get your shield back. Okay, I'm actually indeed gonna get more health. So I pick up Rapid Mitosis and the clock. Freezing time for 7 seconds is absolutely crucial. This is kind of what I was talking about when I mentioned that Robomando has what I'd call not great DPS. doing so well this run with this stage with not taking damage, but up until I did that. It's like little techs like this you gotta think of where you can conserve your health whilst dealing damage. Get me out of there, and... because I don't have any attack speed increasing items either. I'm thinking this might actually be doable with my current skill level now. I mean, yeah, I've had to do some cheese with the stopwatch, but that's not anything new so far as my usual strategy for Judgment goes. Whew! Yep, we're getting there. Like, gents. Additional damage in the form of a guy/ally who can also teleport to enemies and sometimes attack them on his own. Always appreciated. I mean, we just need more damage at this point. More damage equals mobs being killed faster equals more survivability. Of course, you need to make sure that you use the clock to try to burst down the explosive parent right there. If you can. He is incredibly bulky and the missiles he shoots off will absolutely just shred your health. Assuming you have health to be shredded. We'll get the clock back up in a couple of seconds. mean, that there was as good a time as any to use the clock. I mean, my first bit of damage this way, but it's okay. I think the only enemies that can spawn from this point naturally are more of the, well, really small enemies we call Child in the game's lore. Assuming that the, no, there's more spawning. That's fine. Clear out as much of the crowd as possible, and then now we just slowly whittle down the Ancient Wisp until that happens, and the rest of the wave gets skipped. I am going to focus on increasing both my damage and movement speed for this one. Say hello to the beefiest enemy of them all, the Ifrit. Yeah, that hurt. Well, gents, time to activate some premium cheese with Robomando's fourth ability, which unlocks chests for free. I mean, normally you get the Captain's Brooch and you only get like 1 or 2 items if you decide to pick it up instead of the Guardian Heart. Which I normally pick up the Guardian Heart because, hey, extra shield health. But this strategy is pick up Captain's Brooch and then rewire it with your fourth ability, which unlocks a chest for free. And you just do that over and over again. A rapid mitosis in your mix will also decrease its cooldown by like 30%. So it goes from 135 seconds to just about 90-ish. So that's the strategy. You just get to this point and then you cheese it with Captain's Brooch. Because let's face it, picking up one mysterious vial, that's, you know, decent. It gives me some health regeneration, which I was sorely missing. So, anyone lurking in the chat wishes to come forward and say hello? No? Oh, hey, Malifaux. Okay, sticky bomb, that's... So, what do we want to talk about, I suppose? Whilst we're waiting here to cheese the entirety of... Because, let's face it, like... No health regeneration means a lot, really, in a game in which your primary means of recovering health is health regeneration, because there aren't really drops. You start off Judgment with, like, 5 of those things that fully restores your health, and they don't come back. There is, by default, a healing item you get much later, but it comes at such a high price that, like, if I'm gonna say 20% extra damage or being able to heal after standing still for 2 seconds. I also don't know if mobs are necessarily getting stronger if you're spending time here. I mean, I'm assuming that they kind of do. So yeah, like, I'm not entirely sure what items I really should be fishing for either. With the Captain's Brooch for this. Yeah, I apologize to anyone if this is less than exciting. Because I know that there's probably going to be like 1 or 2 people watching the VOD afterwards who are like, Mordecai, why are you spending so much time idling in the between stages path with Robomando just to fish for more items? And those people would have a point. I mean, I'm not entirely sure how useful War Banner will be overall, but hey, an extra item's an item, right? That's like 1 more item on the collection log. I suppose whilst I'm waiting for the cooldown of the Captain's Brooch, this second teleporter will advance you several stages forward if you choose to use it, which, depending upon your skill, is a really good way to speedrun Judgment mode. But mostly I'm curious about whether Robomando even gets a additional skin for beating Judgment. That's kind of the reason why I'm willing to resort to cheese for this. That plus I'm also not the most skilled player at Risk of Rain Returns. I'm just being honest. Like, the skill ceiling for this game is really high. mean, that's a good item. I think we'll get, like, 2, 3 more items. And then we'll get back into the fray. I'm mostly looking for items that, like, will improve damage resistance, or improve survivability, offer additional options for stacking debuffs, that sort of thing. I suppose we can talk about the little bit of the elephant in the room. One of the advantages, I suppose, of Risk of Rain Returns being published under Gearbox actually, I'm not entirely sure what the story is, but I do know that the remix that you're listening to of a particular Risk of Rain song, it was originally composed by Chris Turtelou. I don't know how to pronounce your last name, if you happen to be watching this post everything. What I was going to say is that it's actually a bit of a collaboration, this particular remix, between the original artist for the soundtrack behind Risk of Rain and Damjan Miravnik, whose name I probably butchered even more. What are you doing, Risk of Rain Returns? You're giving me items I can't even use. I suppose that's fair, I am cheesing this. Yeah. So, where was I? Oh yeah, Damjan Miravnik. He's the guy who did all the soundtracks behind the Serious Sam games. Which reminds me, that's probably another series of games I'll have to live stream at some point, because they're a lot of fun. Okay, so to recap the items we've cheesed out of the brooch. We've got Mysterious Vial for health regeneration, Sticky Bomb, the Razor for some increased critical hit chance, and a Mocha. It's like 3 items of the... No, sorry, that's 4 items of the 6 that we've gotten from the brooch that are actually useful. You know what? That item's also really good. We'll get one more item, and then I think we'll maneuver. The question then becomes: do we pick up the stopwatch, or do we keep the captain's brooch? It is a decision we have to make. Like, depending upon what item we get out of the brooch this time, will determine whether I'm hanging around for one more item or if I am indeed moving on, I feel. It could also just be a case where me trying to cheese by fishing for items in this manner ends up, well, wrecking the run long term, because I won't have enough Okay, Okay, let me give you some thoughts before we make the decision. Because, yeah, I am going to go for one more item. Lens Makers is great. The increased crit chance is useful. I want to say that it's perhaps mandatory for a potential setup that I also like in Judgement. Okay, that's... You know what? I like that item. We've got strong enough items now. Because Mood Construct is healing at pretty much all times. Unfortunately, my fears do indeed happen to be a bit confirmed. Look at how much health these guys now have. And it's all of them. On the flip side, I'm now very glad I picked up the hit list at the start, because my damage would be non-existent if I didn't. By the way, that item cheese, it's also possible outright with the Drifter character. But the items he gets are temporary from his abilities. Come to think of it, maybe I should have fished for more items. I mean, but when I'm standing in the, items. Crowd control, explosion on kill, additional damage per gold, and higher chance to stick explosives onto enemies. And now we, wait a little bit for our health to recover. 3 stages. Man, health regeneration, having some way to just passively heal, really does take some of the tension away. I'm glad. I want the Chromator out of the way as soon as possible because he's easily the biggest threat here. Now it's just smooth sailing. Provided that guy does not teleport up here, the Predator. And provided I don't jump into the lava. Boom. Additional damage reduction or increase damage reduction. Decrease the cooldown on our stopwatch even further. Double the chance for us to launch missiles every time we hit an enemy. Let's go. Say hello to the brick wall. speak before it completely overwhelms us with numbers. Thanks for watching, Mr. Malafor, and, well, hopefully I'll see you next time. Sorry, I just needed to save that whilst the game was paused before the timer on the stopwatch ran out. Do people actually, when they rewatch VODs later, like, watch what's happening in the live chat as well at the same time? Top 10 question science probably can't answer. Alright, so now... pick up our Harvester Scythe. Second extra jump. Increasing my DPS, and... you know... I'll pick up punching gloves. Extra chance for crowd control and damage. It's a lot of damage, I'm told. Lots of numbers. I certainly the first time I've ever gotten to this far without completely filling out the hit list. Final items, more health back and crits, improve our crit chance even further, more damage, and chance to negate damage. Why not? That right there, ladies and gents, is why Stopwatch is top tier in terms of equipment for this trial. Where we're going, I'll be able to fill out the hit list up here on the final stage of Judgement. And I did, so... I gotta get my health back somehow. So how do we do that? Critical hits. And the wall banner. Money. Okay, oh. I didn't have a choice there, but to take the damage I did. Wait. I win. No, I don't! What?! Okay. Well, that was the stream, everyone. Wait. Oh, so there's no achievement for beating the Judgment Trial with Robomando at all? Oh, I suppose that's where we'll end the stream. Well, thanks to everyone for coming by and watching, and I'll see you all next time.